In the case of the RTX 4080 series, Nvidia's Ti supercards arrived later than expected, leaving fans waiting. Now, rumors suggest the RTX 5080 and 5070 Ti Super could launch around early 2026 as planned. Of course, all of this is still unconfirmed, but people are already excitedly talking about what these mid-gen upgrades might bring, and today we're breaking down everything we know so far. Nvidia's mid-generation Blackwell refresh is rumored to be arriving around CES 2026, and the RTX 50 Super series is starting to attract attention. Recently, some current-generation FE cards were briefly removed from Nvidia's website, which sparked chatter, though it was reportedly just a stock issue. Now, speculation has grown further after Seasonic, a leading PSU manufacturer, included several RTX 50 supermodels in its PSU calculator. While this doesn't confirm anything, it suggests that Nvidia might be preparing updates to its GPU lineup. Details remain scarce, and the specifications, performance, and exact release timeline of the RTX 50 supercards are largely unknown at this stage. These hints should be taken with caution, as nothing has been officially announced. Still, the listings have reignited conversations among PC enthusiasts, keeping the possibility of a mid-gen refresh alive and fueling curiosity about what Nvidia could bring with the next wave of graphics cards. The RTX 5070 Ti Super is generating significant buzz in the rumor mill, with several leaked specifications suggesting it could be a substantial upgrade over the RTX 5080. According to early leaks, the card might feature 10,752 CUDA cores, matching the rumored core count of the RTX 5080, which indicates strong processing potential for gaming and content creation workloads. The VRAM is expected to see a major boost with 24 GB of GDDR7 memory, up from 16 GB on the RTX 5080. Memory speed is also rumored to improve slightly to 32 GB per second, paired with a 256-bit memory bus, giving the card a total memory bandwidth of 1,024 GB per second. These enhancements could provide faster data transfer and smoother performance in high-resolution or VR workloads. Power consumption is speculated at around 415 watts TGP, higher than the 360 watts of the RTX 5080, suggesting the need for robust cooling solutions. These specs, while impressive, remain entirely unconfirmed and should be treated as rumors. The Nvidia RTX 5070 Ti Super is currently circulating in leaks, and while nothing is confirmed, it seems to be a modest, incremental upgrade over the standard RTX 5070 Ti. Rumors indicate it will feature the GB203 GPU with 8,960 CUDA cores, paired with 24 GB of GDDR7 memory running at 28 Gbps on a 256-bit bus. The 350-watt TGP may allow slightly higher clock speeds, but overall the focus appears to be on steady improvements rather than a major performance leap. The increased VRAM could help with 4K gaming, VR applications, and memory-heavy workloads, while the slightly faster memory may offer smoother performance in demanding scenarios. Performance gains are expected to be moderate, roughly 7 to 10% over the standard 5070 Ti. When comparing the rumored RTX 5080 and RTX 5070 Ti Super with the current RTX 4080 and RTX 4070 Ti, the differences appear to be modest, representing gradual improvements rather than major leaps. The RTX 5080 is rumored to have 10,752 CUDA cores and 24 GB of GDDR7 memory, at 32 gigabits per second on a 256-bit bus, compared to the RTX 4080's 9,728 CUDA cores and 16 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory. The TGP is expected to be around 415 watts, slightly higher than the 4080, which could allow small gains in clock speeds and performance for high-resolution gaming. The RTX 5070 Ti Super seems like a natural step forward over the RTX 4070 Ti, Overall, these cards look like incremental updates, adding more memory and slightly faster speeds without a drastic change in the gaming experience. Right now, Radeon is gaining momentum in the DIY enthusiast market. While AMD isn't dominating globally, it's steadily improving its position among gamers. Surveys indicate that nearly 80% of enthusiasts view Radeon more favorably compared to Nvidia, a slight but noticeable shift from the previous generation. Meanwhile, a significant portion of Nvidia's GeForce sales may not even reach gamers, with some reports suggesting GPUs are being diverted to other markets. Nvidia is aware of this and is responding carefully. These changes aim to keep Nvidia competitive and address Radeon's growing presence, without drastically overhauling the current lineup. Recent reports suggest that Nvidia may not be launching a new lineup of GeForce RTX 5000 Super GPUs in 2025. Sources from board partners and industry insiders indicate that previous speculation about the RTX 5070 Super and 5070 Ti Super arriving by the end of 2025 might be inaccurate. Instead, the rumored RTX 5080 Super could potentially launch in 2026 as part of Nvidia's mid-generation Blackwell refresh. These claims contradict earlier leaks and chatter that suggested a late 2025 release for the 5070 Super variants. As with all rumors, nothing is confirmed, and Nvidia has not officially announced any timelines. For now, enthusiasts should treat these dates as speculative, while keeping an eye on potential announcements at major events like CES 2026 for more concrete information. Current reports suggest that the pricing for some high-performance Blackwell SKUs, including the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti and RTX 5080, is beginning to stabilize. According to leaks and industry chatter, it is now reportedly easier to find these GPUs in stock at their suggested MSRP. While these prices are not confirmed for upcoming Super variants, the information gives a general idea of where Nvidia might position the RTX 50 Super series. As always, these numbers should be treated as speculative until Nvidia releases official pricing details for the new cards. In summary, the rumored RTX 50 Super series appears to be a modest, incremental refresh of Nvidia's current lineup, with slightly faster memory, higher VRAM, and small increases in CUDA cores and TDP. The 5080 Super and 5070 Ti Super could offer smoother performance in high-resolution gaming, VR, and memory-intensive workloads, but they don't represent a dramatic leap over the RTX 4080 or 4070 Ti. If Nvidia delivers these upgrades at friendly prices, the Super series could be worth the investment. But for now, all we can do is watch, wait, and speculate. That's it for today's deep dive into the rumored Nvidia RTX 50 Super series. Remember, all of this is based on leaks and industry chatter, so take it with a grain of salt. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on Nvidia, AMD, and the latest in PC hardware.